Hey, my name is Marsha. I am doing a weight loss journey here, so I would like for you guys to subscribe and follow me so that you can see how I do and motivate me, and also it'll help keep me accountable. If I have someone to give my progress to every day, it's going to help me. So, 3 years ago, I was on this journey to lose weight, and a lot of things happen to me, which is always the case, it seems, when I try to lose weight. Something throws me off course, and I ended up with brain surgery, having to have brain surgery, and I'll explain that another day in another video because it's a lot of information. But um, I was at the point where physically I was unable to do a lot, and the only thing I could do at the time was walk. So I found a Bible study about weight loss, God's way kind of thing. And I'll post that in the description below because it's really good. It's a 60-day thing, and it will get your mind focused on the Word of God and how to look at how to view your body and look at your body and its functions based on how God created us, which is really wonderful. I love it, and it's changed my way of thinking and that. Um, and so I will add that so that you can also do that if you'd like to. But I'm gonna sum it up pretty much. So what happens is it teaches you that God created your body. He created us with signals in our body to let us know that we are hungry, like your stomach growling or that empty burning sensation in your stomach. And that's when you should eat, not any other time, not because of emotional eating, because you're bored, because it smells good, because it looks good, um, or because it tastes good. Because I know sometimes, if it tastes good, we go back for more when our bodies are telling us, you're satisfied, stop here. And most of us end up eating to the point where we are stuffed and miserable. And so it teaches you on that too. It teaches you to recognize when your body is truly hungry, recognize when you're stuffed, when you're satisfied, and not to overeat. So, and it doesn't limit you to anything, and it doesn't, um, it's not telling you how to do like a diet. Actually, in it, it does tell you, like, it kind of gives you a couple of examples that you can either um, follow the body signals with the growl or feeling satisfied, or you can do a certain other thing. I chose to go with the study of following what my body was telling me, because that felt better to me than me structuring my food based on what man says. And so I just chose to listen to my body as it said. So what I did, there were a couple of things in it that it did not say, but I chose to do was I chose to do things in moderation as the Word of God says. And so I would drink water all day, but I would allow myself a Sprite or a glass of tea with one of my meals, and that way I didn't feel like I went, like I was being deprived there. So the Sprite is pretty much the only thing I drink that is a soda. I have had some Fanta or Sunkist before, but I pretty much stick to the Sunkist. And a long time ago, the Lord helped me to be free from drinking Coca-Cola. I was addicted to that, and I went on a fast. That was one of the things I gave up, and I've never had it since then. So this study is really good. Um, so check it out. It may change the way that you think about how you eat, and be beneficial for you. Because what we will do a lot of times, like if you do like Weight Watchers, and I've done it before, so I'm not knocking it. It's really good. It helped me lose weight, but I went to binging because I wouldn't have certain things. And then that caused me to stop losing weight. It caused me to stop doing Weight Watchers. I've also done low carb diets, Atkins diet, which is now today keto, whatever. It's the same thing. You're cutting out all those carbs. And so it really does make you not hungry. It really, really does. And I lost a lot of weight doing it. But I started to feel deprived, even though in my body physically I was not hungry. Mentally, I was like, I can't have this, I can't have that, and so I didn't like that. So in this, I'm not limiting myself from anything in particular. I am having moderation to how many drinks I have in a day, because that's a lot of calories that you're putting into your body just from drinking. So I don't want to drink my calories. And now that I'm working out and walking and all of that, and you start to see how many calories you burn when you're on a treadmill or whatever, and you think about how many calories are in a drink, and you're doing that work, it makes you think about, oh gosh, I don't need to put all of that in me. So that's why I limited myself to one a day. I didn't want to cut it out. Like I said, I just wanted to limit it. And I don't limit, I did put a limitation to myself on cakes or candies, things like that. What I would do is pick a day, Friday or Saturday, that I could have my sweet. And when I would have it, I would just have a very small slice. Like if it was cake, I would make it really thin, and I would eat that cake and know that I would never, it wasn't that I was going to go for the rest of my life and never have cake again. Just eating that one little slice, it's okay. I'm having this. I don't have to eat it all. But that study was what really changed my way of thinking. So, do that. Go listen to it, or go do it. It's like I said, 60 days. I think it's really good. Now, I'm not knocking people who eat healthy and they only want to eat baked foods all day, and they meal prep. I think that it can become an obsession in that way. And what I'm trying to cut out in my life is obsession. So my way of eating certain things was a way of being obsessed with it, being addicted to it. So I'm trying to cut out addiction altogether. So if I start to do something like Weight Watchers or low carb or meal prepping, my mind is constantly going to be on food, and that's what I'm trying to cut out. So that's why I'm not doing it that way. So I'm not knocking anyone else doing it. I just eat whatever I want. I just don't do it too much. I just eat in a certain, like I just eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm satisfied. And I found to be very happy doing that. But like I said, I always let something get me off track. So 3 years ago, I was doing that, and I was doing it. It was great. Then my level of pain increased dramatically, and I ended up finding out that I had to have brain surgery. And when I did the brain surgery, I gained weight when I found out that I was going to have the surgery. I got kind of depressed a little bit in that. I felt helpless because they said there was no cure. And I'll do a video another day on what I had and everything, because the Lord has turned my life around so much and so dramatically in that area that I would love to share that with you guys too. But that was what got me off course. And so I had actually gained weight before my surgery. And then once I had the surgery and I was on steroids to heal afterwards, I had put on a lot more weight. So I think before the surgery, I was not even close I was like not 200. And that was the thing. I had gotten up to 197 pounds, and I was like, I'm not going to get into 200s, not going to. But as soon as I had that brain surgery and took those steroids, it took me past 200. I went to 218, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. So when I started now, I was like, I got to do this because I want to be in balance with the Lord in my life in every area. So I saw many years that my life was not in balance in this way, and I knew spiritually it wasn't okay. I didn't want to. I want to be an example to people in every area of my life. Not, you know, like if I saw that if I'm overweight, that shows someone that I'm out of balance spiritually, and I don't want that. So, and I've struggled. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, here I am, 42, and I gave my life back to the Lord in 2003, and so here it is 2018, and I still don't have this under control. So, but that's my goal and my focus now, to get this area of my life right, where it's in balance. So anyway, when I began at this particular time, I was at 212 pounds, And I did what I'm telling you. I just ate when I was hungry and stopped when I was satisfied. And I was walking 2 miles a day. Not every day. I missed some, but I lost that 13 pounds in you know in that time of doing that. But recently, one of the guys at our church, he is a pastor, and he's also very big into working out, a bodybuilder, and so he got a deal for the church where we had no contract and we only had to pay like $20 a month. And then we had all the people going too to support. So I started to go to the gym. I was against the gym before because I like to walk outside and I'm not a stationary like treadmill girl. And I like walking, I like being outside hearing the birds and seeing the animals and all of that. And but then the first day that I went with all the people from church and the girl was on the treadmill, she came on the treadmill after me and I was on the treadmill longer than her and her calorie count passed me and I was like, wait a minute, how are you passing me on my calorie count and you just got on? And it was because she had a higher incline and she was changing it, the incline and the speed and stuff. And so then that really got me where I was like, no, I have to do that. I have to do that. If I can do this faster and have better results, I'm going to do that. So now I'm all about it. That's the good thing about having other people come. It gives you motivation. It gives you a little bit of competition and healthy, good competition. I was just like, I got to get to where she is. Um, and it just helps, seeing other people and also the guy that is teaching us, he's telling us how the certain things work about like speed walking and how that helps you. He's burning 1,000 calories in 45 minutes, I think it was, and I'm like, what? How in the world? And I was doing that all the time. I was doing like when I was walking 5 miles a day, I was out there what, an hour and a half, and here he is burning 1,000 calories in 45 minutes. Mm. So I'm all about trying to do that now. And so we're also lifting weights. So this is new. I haven't really seen any weight loss yet since I started the gym. Last week was my first full week going to the gym. I went a week or two before, and I was only able to go Tuesday night and a Thursday night. So I'm really just getting started in that, but I'm looking forward to that. I've already noticed that I've gotten stronger. On the treadmill, I can do a 15 incline now, and it's not bad. Like the first week, it was killing me, and now I'm noticing I'm stronger in that area. We were also doing the weights. I'm noticing I'm feeling stronger in that way too. I feel like I could do more heavier weights, although I don't, want to bulk up. So follow me on this journey. I'm really excited because I know that this is I'm going to do this God's way. So you may do it in another way, and that's fine. So don't be knocking me for doing it this way. I know all these other ways are beneficial too. So I am excited to finally reach my goal in life, and it's just to be healthy with God. So just watch me. I'll post some pictures too of my current state, and I'll see if I can find some pictures of my before I lost the 13 pounds. All right, thank you. Follow me, subscribe.